and welcome back to the Breakdown Tech. Today I'm going to be talking about a $500 gaming PC build that should be able to play most games at 1080p 30 FPS without any issues whatsoever. But first, be sure to check out our merchandise store at the first link down below, shop.thebreakdown.xyz. It's an awesome store with tons of incredible t-shirts about tech, gaming, all of that awesome stuff. We've got crazy designs over there that you will absolutely love. Go check it out. Also, you can find any and all of the parts that I mentioned in this video linked in the description down below on Amazon. If you go down there and buy through any of those links, it also helps support the channel at no additional cost to you. So thank you very much in advance for considering to do that. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and jump on into this build. Now, I always like to start with our processor, so we're going with a Ryzen 3 1300X CPU. This is quad core and it's going to be competent for gaming here. We're not going to be overwhelmingly killing games, but at 1080p, we're not going to have any issues with this CPU. We're going to be using the stock cooler that comes with the Ryzen 3 here. Those are actually pretty competent, so no worries about getting an aftermarket cooler. And we're going to be putting it all into an ASRock AB350M Pro 4 Micro ATX motherboard. This thing has plenty of PCI slots for our graphics card as well as a Wi-Fi card or something like that if you want to add it in. It also supports up to 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is great, giving you plenty of expansion options in the future. Now, I know this isn't the state-of-the-art motherboard, but this is a $500 build, and there's no reason to overspend on your motherboard whenever you can get much better graphics cards and parts in general, like RAM and things like that, when you save money with your motherboard, right? $500, our budget's limited. There's no reason to overspend on our motherboard here. So this Micro ATX board from ASRock is going to be great. Now, speaking of our RAM here, while this thing supports 64 gigabytes, we are not going to be putting that much in this thing. RAM is way too expensive right now. We're just going to be going with two 4GB sticks of G.Skill NT Series DDR4 2400 megahertz RAM. Now, this isn't the fastest RAM out there, but RAM is super expensive right now, and for a budget gaming build like this, this will get the job done perfectly. You can also add in two more 4GB sticks in the future to upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is all you'll ever need with a system like this. 8 gigabytes will be competent for gaming and all of that stuff. You won't have any issues with RAM while gaming. However, if you decide to, whatever reason, start editing video with this system or something like that, you will need to probably upgrade your RAM, but you can do that by just buying two more 4GB sticks and upgrade it to 16 gigabytes total of RAM. Well, that's our RAM, but what about our hard storage? Well, we're going with a Hitachi DeskStar 1TB drive. Hitachi's not the best hard drive maker out there, but they're pretty good, and for a system like this, 1TB will be enough for your OS and all of your favorite games. It's not going to be flying around with SSD speed, but you don't need that. It's going to be competent here, and the Hitachi drive is great. Some people don't trust them though, so for 10 more bucks you can upgrade to a 1TB Western Digital Caviar Blue. I'll have that link down below as well, but if you want the cheapest price, the Hitachi drive is going to be the one that you're going with. It's going to be the one I'm including in the final price at the end of this build. So from there, what about our graphics card? Well, we're going with an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti 4GB graphics card. Now, a lot of people give this GPU crap. They say this isn't good, yada yada yada. Well, I'm here to say that you can easily game at 1080p 30 FPS high settings with the 1050 Ti, and you can probably game at 60 FPS 1080p medium settings on pretty much any game out there right now with the 1050 Ti. If you're looking for 4K gaming, sure, this card is not for you. However, if you want just solid 1080p gaming, this system will work with the 1050 Ti in it. Now, we're not quite done yet though. We need a case, and for that we're going with a Rosewill SCM-01 Micro ATX case. Now, you could go with a ATX mid-tower case if you wanted, but I wanted to keep a small form factor build like this in a small form factor case, and that's what we've done here. I will also link a mid-tower ATX case down below, so you'll have two case options. However, I am going to be going with the Micro ATX case in the final build price. Basically, it doesn't matter what case you get with this as long as it can fit a Micro ATX motherboard or higher. So, awesome stuff there. But what about our power supply? Our case is out of the way. The Rosewill will do great for airflow and all of that stuff, but we need something to power this. Well, we're going with a Thermaltake Smart 500 watt 80 plus certified power supply. This thing is not modular, but it's going to get the job done, and even in our Micro ATX case here, we will have enough room for cable management and tucking those cables down and out of the way, so no worries there. But yeah, that's pretty much this build. What is the final price? Well, it comes in at $504.21. When I originally built this, it was $494, but I think the RAM might have went up in price a little bit or something like that, but just over $500, and depending on what deals you can find, you can probably get it well under $500 for an awesome gaming build that's going to be able to play games great at 1080p. Nevertheless, let me know in the comment section down below what other build guides you guys would like to see me do. If you enjoyed this video or it helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Nick, this has been The Breakdown Tech, and I am out, guys. Peace.